It's great to be here in Lexington where Mark and I can still get together for lunch every once in a while and talk shop. But what I want to do is I sit out and see I see at least a dozen current partners of Lexmark, so thank you. It's good to see you. I'll talk with you more as the couple of days get going. But there's also a few in here that aren't with us. And I'm just going to give you a flavor for what Lexmark is focused on right now. I think it's important to know where we're headed, what our vision is, and what our core competencies are. And for us right now, it's all about the products that we're bringing to market, how we help you position those in your businesses, and more importantly, how we help you grow and grow profitably with those products. See, we've been in the A4 space a long time, and I truly believe that the level of partners that have been with us for the number of years that you have demonstrates that we have the best-in-class A4 platform. So we're truly excited about that. We want to help our partners move past competition, really, and differentiate themselves. And if you've ever seen me at any industry events, you've heard me talk about this before, but I want you to come find us, come find Krista, come find myself, or any of the gentlemen sitting over that table there, and ask us about the secret sauce. Because the secret sauce with Lexmark has nothing to do with cost per page. It has everything to do with industry expertise. And that's really where Lexmark helps you, our partners, differentiate and drive profitable revenue growth, right? So we're really excited about this. We just recently launched a program called Lexmark Industry Advantage. And we finally packaged up all these years, 20 plus years of industry and vertical market expertise, and we're making that readily available to our partners. So if you're not currently a partner, and your reps and sales force are still out there just simply talking about when does that lease expire and cost per page, come talk to us. Right? We can help you change the game, change the conversation, and ultimately change your trajectory with your A4 install base. But for us, it starts with what I'll call intentional engineering. Anybody in the room been to our headquarters here in town? Been on a lab tour? I see some hands. Yeah, so I'll just give a quick analogy of intentional engineering. In one of our labs, we have this steel arm with a weighted boot on the end. No joke, right? This thing swings. Anybody guess what this thing's kicking? A paper drawer. Maybe a device. I think we use rubber mallets for that. It's kicking a paper drawer because we've learned over the 20 plus years of vertical market expertise that we've got that when you work in a pharmacy or other industries such as that, oftentimes the end users, they'll throw that paper in that drawer and kick it shut, right? So we build these things to last. We know what these environments bear on these devices, and we understand that we've got to build them to work in these environments. So intentional engineering is real, and it's the very fiber of our DNA, along with how we view security. So we can talk for hours on security. I'm not going to do that today, but let me just say we have a no asterisk approach when it comes to security. And that basically means that all of our products, from the lowest desktop model to the highest end corporate or departmental model, have the same level and functionality of security across the board. So there are no asterisks, there are no exclusions, and our security features and functionality rival anything in the industry. So in terms of differentiation and really keeping yourselves separated from the competition, we've got a lot of tools that we've built over the years that enable your discussions with prospects and customers, tools around services, managed print services, tools around solutions that enable that discussion with the pharmacy manager or that superintendent of the school district, and a whole set of other tools that we will afford you, our partners, that go along with the vertical expertise that I mentioned. So we want to talk more about that when you get an opportunity. Just come by and see us back there. But our partner programs that we've built over the years are really designed to give your teams everything they need from the business development side and the partner development recently, over the last year, launched something we call Marketing Hub. So it puts the tools right in your team's hands to build co-branded collateral and get their hands on all of the sales tools they need to make a difference and talk about what's important to the customer. So last time I checked, most customers aren't that interested, or they don't find cost per page all that important until the very end of the deal, right? If you can solve business problems, you're gonna get much further. So we're excited about these tools. We're excited about the differences that we can bring to your sales organizations. And ultimately, it's not just us talking about these things that we do. You know, we've recently been awarded the BLI Pacesetter Award with Security. And it's interesting, I heard that there was a company that goes by 2 letters that really complained about that award that we got, because in that award, they said that our security functionality was second to none. Everybody hear that? Second to none. So just make sure that that rings through, because that's an important distinction for us. We've been addressing the highest security standards and needs around the government for decades, and it's important to know fact from fiction. So please let us know if you've got questions on that. We'd love to tell you more. And then finally, I just want to make sure everybody knows that we are fully invested. We're invested in our relationship with ACDI. We're invested in our software platforms and our devices being able to run third-party software, not just our own. There was a period of time where that was all we were focused on, was proprietary software, and that's not the case. It is important to understand that our platform supports PaperCut and many other platforms that we think are important to help you run your business. So our investment is proved by the number of resources that we've added to the channel over the last couple of years. We've added nearly 50 people from both the channel enterprise segments, so those mid-market opportunities that sometimes don't get enough resource, as well as the state, local education markets. So these resources are proven to be very effective as we see many opportunities that are turning into successes with our partners. So something else we'd like to talk to you about. But finally, you know, as I wrap up, just come by. We want to talk about what's important with you. We want to see if there's a fit, and ultimately determine if we should get things going in your market. At the end of the day, Lexmark is here to support your business needs and your business growth objectives. And for the last 12 years, we've grown steadily because of helping you meet your objectives. So thank you for everybody in the room that is a partner. And thank you, ACDI, for letting us be a part of this great event.